let's just say it. AI hasn't invented cheating, it's just turbocharged it. Slicker, faster, smarter, more creative than the average undergrad or college student at 3 a.m. in the morning. And now everybody's in a panic. Administrators at colleges and universities are whispering plagiarism like it's Voldemort. Faculty meetings have turned into group therapy sessions for people who've just discovered ChatGPT. Did you hear? Ooh, it's amazing what these students are doing. In fact, somebody said the other day a person had written their entire master's thesis using ChatGPT. Calm down, calm down, stop. Here's the punchline. Most colleges and universities aren't tracking AI misuse properly. One big report from the UK said 27% of colleges and universities are just not tracking it at all. And students are trading prompts for ChatGPT like Pokemon cards. Imagine the official misconduct spreadsheets list plagiarism, collusion, and then a big blank space why AI should be, and there's nothing there. Meanwhile, students are really getting serious about working with each other to help them leverage AI to help them progress in their programs of studies. Some people will get really good grades, even though they know very little, because we've made grades more important than learning. And we're beyond the kind of copy and paste kind of world. We're now in the world of co-creating great new material because the grammar's good, the references are fine, the references are up to date. It's really quite remarkable what Claude 3 can do, for example, or Claude Opus. But those of us who are trying to stop it, to go back in time to a previous age where we sat people in large rooms, invigilated exams, and made people write by hand, some people want us to go back to that. And I think this is all missing the point. This is completely missing the point. So, what's the real problem? It's not cheating. It's actually boring, outdated assessments. Assessments that were designed for a world where information was scarce. If your test can be done by a robot, maybe your test is the problem. Seriously, if a chatbot can ace a midterm, what are you actually assessing? We're still handing out define X and list the main 3 points of Y like it's 1995. No wonder students are looking for shortcuts. The system's built for regurgitation, not reflection, not for deep learning. So let's get real. When was the last time you completely changed how you assessed learning? When you gave up the multiple choice quiz or the 3-paragraph essay? When was the last time you heard a student say, wow, that multiple choice changed my life? I doubt it. Most of them don't blame you. They blame the assessment, but you created it. And now, rather than cut and paste like they used to do from Wikipedia, they can actually get really good quality material written for them at basically very little or no cost. And here's the kicker. We trained them to do this. Decades of standardized testing, formulaic writing, find the right answer culture, test reward. We rewarded speed and compliance over depth and creativity. And then AI shows up and does exactly what we have asked students to do. We have the audacity to call that cheating. Really? Want to fix cheating then? Make assessments that are worth doing and really get students thinking and sharing and engaging in work. Ask students to connect their course experience to lived experiences, to the real world. Create open-ended projects where you don't know the answer, but together with the students, you can find it. Do debates, podcasts, videocasts, project-based learning, peer-to-peer learning, peer-to-peer assessments. We can do all sorts of things, and we can make it powerful, meaningful, and memorable. That's what a good assessment should do. And let's not pretend that students are the only ones gaming the system. Faculty and staff at colleges and universities are using AI to generate syllabuses, lecture notes, recommendation letters, emails to the dean, emails to the president of the institution saying you got this wrong, all that kind of stuff. We're using AI. And some of us are using AI to support our research and our academic writing. And so we should. So, what does honest assessment really look like? Make the thinking that the student is doing visible through looking at drafts, getting them to show their thinking, how they went from version 1 to version 4. Get them to use peer-to-peer assessment and train them to do that well so they can develop the critical faculties of looking at each other's work. So the bottom line is fix the system, not the symptoms. If students are cheating with AI, it's because they're trying to survive a factory model of teaching and learning. Make it human, make it messy, make it worth doing. AI proofing learning starts with giving students something real to say and something only they could say, because only they have done that work. And stop pretending that surveillance and using technology to catch cheaters is the answer. More and more AI detectors like Turnitin and other similar products are actually doing false positive. They're saying, yes, the student cheating, when in fact they didn't. And so rather than focus on revising the policies or changing the software, change the assessment. Now, I think this is also about changing the relationship between us as teachers and our students to get more engaged in the process of learning. They're there because they want to learn. So the next time you hear someone say, oh, AI is ruining academic integrity, ask them, what are you doing to make integrity possible? Because if you're not changing how we teach and how we assess, then you're just rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic if you try ban AI or catch people cheating. The future of education in higher education isn't about stopping AI, it's about working with it and finding out how we can partner with AI tools to deepen student learning. This means designing for creativity, not compliance. It means building assignments that require insight, not just information. And remembering that the goal of all of this isn't to produce perfect test takers, is to develop thoughtful, creative, ethical humans who can survive in a world and thrive in a world where machines handle the easy stuff and we're there to deal with the complex, sensitive stuff that requires insight and compassion. AI isn't the enemy of academic integrity. Bad pedagogy is. It's time to level up and change how we assess student learning. Thanks for listening.